Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Albert Ferrer making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Kahn claims comfortably. Schneider tries making a foray down the right. Shot at goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Now it's Forlan, and he's managed to get free. Forlan. It's Forlan! Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Back, there's the shot! Goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. And a shot! That's another chance. It's there. Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This has become one superb game of football. David Villa. Valverde. Looking to play him in. Now it's Villa. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Schneider looking to get on the end of this. And he's picked it up out wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Deep
time.
into stoppage time. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the first half is done. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half. Nice interception, well timed. Schneider. Palmer. Threads one in. David Villa. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
That's rather hopeful. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Forlan. Now it's Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a cute ball. Conte. Palmer. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Number 10.
Schneider considers his options.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Number 20, Okazaki.
What a save! Terrific reactions!
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on to replace
Hit
him.
into the middle.
Number 11, Rafinha.
It's Okazaki! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's good defending, very good defending. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Schneider. Schneider! He should have put that one away.
Schneider really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me...
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Out towards the flank. Delivery from Mbappe. Kante getting this one clear. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's Pedri. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Fallen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely there. Certainly not as big. David Villa! He will be livid with himself. Still goalless at the moment. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Pedri. Ball played for Okazaki. Forlan. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe tries to clear. He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Mbappe. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. That's good play. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. And he's had a hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Belletti. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. De Bruyne. Kimmich. Spread it left. And now they can clear their lines. Palmer. Rijkaard. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Now what about this cross? And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's gone for goal. Oh, bang on target.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice bit of trickery. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona have their second corner now. Kimmich plays it short. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Saka, in by Saka. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Serginho. Pedri. Great vision. And the through ball. David Villa is onto this. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really nicely played. Okazaki! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Now it's Forlan. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And it's Messi. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution in progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba calmly anticipates. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pele. And he's let fly! And that could come back to haunt them.
Pele absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Now it's Palmer.
That was lovely, that.
Can he get on the end of this? Saka clears.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Saka cuts it out.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise, this is a game that
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Odo. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Serginho. He is through here. Quick look, then bullish header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first